to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this away to get us going here. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Missouri's offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to run it. Powering through. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. QB decides to keep it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Florida Gators offense out there for their first possession. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Trying to find room. It's Daniels. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Catch made over the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with
caught near the goal line.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Very efficient on third down, and now and he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll ride the back again here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Fights off a defender. First down, looking for more now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Gators pick up enough for a first down here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. This time it's complete. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get them to 3rd and long.
Ball fielded near the 35. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
1st down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Missouri. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Return begins inside the 10. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Quickly, a short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert.
Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. And now the try here for the extra point.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Punt team ready to boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll feed the back again. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. The Gators line up with a first and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option.
You know, when you lose that many yards on a run, I think the back is better off to just going down instead of trying to make something happen. It's a hard lesson to be learned.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He shreds the tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Mizzou. Way too much speed in that play.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
He's running out of time here. Back to the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Working clock with the ground game. Crosses the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
23 on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And the running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. No huddle here for the offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to chuck it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. And after the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
It's another deep shot. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
A little bit surprised here with this big of a lead late in the game that they're still throwing the football. Let's see if it comes back to haunt them. This is a big interception for this defense.
Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Aurora. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to you.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's James. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. That completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. It's Aurora. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be